All right, good morning. Ikechukwu Wede here. Today is February the 4th, 2026. And we're just watching the price action now going on. Oh my God. I haven't been able to live stream a couple of days, but I've been trading nonetheless a couple of days. And you can see my trades here on this account. It's been nothing but a loss, but that's totally my mistake. Trying to counter trend a day like this is absolutely insane. Selling for a loss when I could have been taking a profit. But that's what it is. What it is. All right, so oh my God, excuse me. The day wow. uh, so yesterday was crazy, a little bit crazy. It was uh, quite a fantastic day, nonetheless. And wasn't expecting yesterday. Actually, was expecting movement to the upside, but what we got was a large movement to the downside. So that was yesterday. So what this tells me is that tells me that the price action itself, uh, it's bearish. So at least that's what it seems. The price action is bearish on the daily chart. That's what it tells me, right? So with that knowledge going on today, I am also bearish, not bullish. Now that doesn't mean that it cannot, start going up. Totally could do that. But if it does that, then that's a sign for me not to be trading that, you know, because it goes against my trade plan. I can decide to trade it, but it would probably be better for me not to trade it, trade that. So far again, to me, it looks like today might be a red day. So going into that, go with that knowledge, I'm gonna be going down to lower time frames to see where I could take a trade. So the 1 hour looks also looks bearish, though this candle is nonetheless bullish. But you can see how weak the candle is. So we go down to 15 minutes. The 15 minutes is beginning to show bearishness. So I think I like this. I want to go into go into this trade with a stop loss here. So that looks like a quite a high stop loss, but I really like it. I really like that. Uh, so um, what is my stop? It's almost 19 points. So 19 points on the stop. I think I like it, right? So I think I like it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go, but if I'm gonna do that, then it has to be just one contract. Yeah, so far it looks good. Yeah, I like it. So I'm gonna do that. My stop loss is somewhere right here. So I really want to get into two contracts, but knowing that this is 19 points, I just don't want to risk that, much, right? So uh, just knowing that, right? So 19 points for the risk is something that I don't wanna risk. Now, as it continues to go down, if eventually that's what's going to happen, I may add one more contract. right? So I may do that, but I have to be sure that that's the case, right? So I have to be sure that that would be the case, right? So again, my thesis is that this is gonna be a bearish day today, and it is based on that that I'm going on long on this trade. If I am wrong, then honestly, I want to be out, right? I want to be out, and get out right away, and see what happens, right? So it's like it's coming to my stop loss there. Um, all right, so I just want to see, is there something that I'm not doing right or I'm doing wrong? All right, so it's just kind of pushing up there. Yeah, and also, you can also notice the volatility in price action. So yesterday it was almost 130 points to the downside. So you can notice that volatility there going on. So if it takes me out, then clearly then I'm wrong, right? And the best thing that I probably want to do for myself would be to stay out, instead of trying to hold that. And that has been one of my biggest regrets so far in terms of trades lately. It has been holding losers and seeing those losers take me down. A day that I should have been in profit, then I get going to a loss simply because I'm holding on to losers, right? So it's something that I don't want to do going forward now. So if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Then I probably want to get out, right? Probably want to get out, and then reassess the situation and not trading based on emotions as I have been doing very lately, right? So there's nothing wrong with having a small stop, like having a stop loss. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So I mean, I mean, I'd rather have that than what I have been doing the last 2 or 3 days. Last 2 or 3 days has been uh, basically just emotional trading, and that is not what I'm gonna be doing going forward. And on days when the action is not very clear to me, or when the trend is not very clear, or when the direction is not very clear, then those days I would not want to be trading those days. I would want to be staying away from that. I want to be kind of staying away and see what happens. So far the risk to reward is actually worth it. So I'm risking $19 to probably make somewhere around possibly $60, right? So yeah. And if this candle closes green, uh, if it closes the way it is right now, and the next candle starts with red, then I would definitely want to add one more contract. But then my stop loss would be there for that one contract, right? So let's see. And again, if I ever get taken out by the stop loss, then I'm gonna stop trading. Uh, I'm gonna stop trading until I'm gonna stop trading for now, and just let the chat do whatever. I'm just gonna call it. Like, I'm just gonna take that loss and just not worry about today again. Right? So just want to be very careful with my trading going forward, right? So being disciplined, going forward. I think that's what I'll be doing, right? So with that, I'm just gonna say too. I think when it comes to trading, there's also more or less. I think it's in terms of success with trading, more or less has to do not just with your understanding of technical analysis, but also with with your excellence and with your I guess I would say with your complete mastery of complete mastery of just just being patient, the art of patience, being patient, being able to follow your principles, to follow your rules, and at some point, even if it means you don't have to do anything for the day, if it means you don't have to trade for the day, that is also okay. That's totally fine. If you do not have to trade for the day, that is also fine, because there will always be days you can trade. There would always be opportunities, right? So you have to be you have to be very controlled. You have to be very disciplined. I would say that you have to be very disciplined. Um, and for me, the past few days has showed me that I have been lacking in that aspect, right? That I have been lacking in that aspect. I've not been able to stay disciplined. I've not been able to control my emotions. Yeah, certainly the past few days have showed me that. So yeah, so going forward, you know, that is what that is what I'm now planning to condition myself in that aspect, in that regard. So I would like to add in one more contract. I really would like to add in one more contract on this trade. Yeah, all right, so I'm liking what I'm saying now. I really do like what I'm saying right now. Um, I really do like what I'm seeing right now. I want to add one more contract. I really want to add it, but let me just see what my risk would be. Risk to reward, this would be 27. That's a huge risk to reward. That's almost 30 bucks. Yeah, that's a huge risk to reward. Um, I want to add one here, but my stop loss being somewhere around here, that is way too crazy for me to handle. Right, so my take profit would be somewhere around here. Yeah, this is a beautiful day nonetheless. Um, yeah, this is, yeah, I want to add more, but the the risk is too much. The risk would be right over there. That's almost too much. It's almost too much for me to handle that on this account, right? So it's 30 points, you know. And I like to think about risk as something that is absolutely possible, right? So 34 points. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I really don't like that. I really don't like that, honestly. I really don't like that risk. I mean, I may just not worry about putting in second contract. Yeah, I just wanted to add one more contract there, but I think I may still add it. But I want to see. I may still add it, but I don't want to add it here now and put in that stop loss there. That is a huge. That would be a huge risk, and I don't want to do that. And I'm not gonna move the stop either. This is just gonna stay there. My idea is that today's gonna be a red day. So let's see. I mean, so far it's playing out the way that we thought it would play out. But then again, yeah, I already got one contract, so that's fine. I don't mind that. Yeah, I don't mind. Honestly, I have one contract. Um, God, I wanted to add at least one more. Yeah, I wanted to add at least one more. Well, my target is just right there. Somewhere down this low here is my target. So I'm hoping to get. But I absolutely hoped that I had two contracts on this. Absolutely hoped that I had two contracts on this. Yeah, all right. So far it's playing out as we planned. So that is good. That is a good trade. So far it's playing out so far like that. Uh, Now it doesn't give me option to add one more contract. It's kind of pushing down there. It's totally fine. I don't mind that. If I get somewhere close here, so probably around slow closer here. If it happens right now, right away, I'm gonna close it. Um, you know, but it might just bounce and do whatever, and then you can see one of the mistakes that I made yesterday and the days before that is trying to counter trend, trying to catch a fallen knife, and I really do regret doing that. But I did that for a reason, though, knowing the nature of price. But my timing was not right. It was wrong. So, all right, let's go. Yeah, I'm not gonna be adding one more contract down here. But if there's a pullback whatsoever, like on if you can see on the 15 minutes, if there's a reversal, I may add it there and then place my stop at somewhere top of there. So, but let's see what happens, anyways. So again, this also kind of highlights the usefulness of trading with platform accounts. So assuming I was trading with a platform account, I would not mind losing that. But trading with my own account, with a small account, you see, I kind of get scared, putting more risk. But this is actually a good setup. This is actually a good trade, you see. But because I'm trading a small account and trading my own capital, not wanting to risk that much, I'm not able to take trades, to size up, to scale up. So this again kind of highlights the importance of having a platform account. All right, so I may actually add one more contract. I just want to add one more contract there. But before I do that, I want more clarity, right? So uh, right, so I think, yeah, I think I want to add it there, right? I think I want to add one more there, right? So, but now where's my stop loss gonna be? Still gonna be up here. Still gonna be up there. Still gonna be up there. So let me just do that math. Um, Still gonna be up there if ever I saw 37 points in loss. Yeah, I really don't like that addition there. I really don't like it because the stop loss is gonna be somewhere around there, which is frankly too much. Um, if I put the stop loss up here, that's too tight. Put it down here, it makes sense. Or actually here, it makes more sense. There, actually, right over there makes more sense. But that is way, 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 way too much loss risk. Oh my God, that I'm even comfortable with. Right, so that is way too much risk. that's way too much risk. You see, yeah, it's way too much risk. But that's gonna be my stop. That's really gonna have to be the stop, right? That's gotta be the stop. 6939. So it'll be somewhere around here. Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping to add somewhere there, but it's totally fine. Uh, yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy indeed. Well, I'm just gonna let that do its thing. If I am wrong, then I guess I'm wrong. Buy that stop, buy that loss, and just kind of move on, right? But that's the hard part is moving on. It's not that easy. It's easy to say that, but it's not easy to actually move on. So let's see. This is 36. I'm gonna use based on that. This is 30, 30. So got a few more. Yeah, yeah. This is not even. This is just crazy, but whatever. Yeah, I think you can clearly see the difference between the price action today and the price action yesterday. So you can see this is just kind of you know going back and forth. Whereas uh, yesterday was more or less where is it? So where was yesterday? So this is yesterday was more or less just pretty much straight down, straight down, straight down. Did not even do anything up this side. So yeah, it's just what it is. Um, Yeah, actually wanted to get shot somewhere here, not down below here where I got shot. So this is really pissing me off right now. But I mean, so I wanted to get shot there to add. I wanted to add one more contract right over there, right? So well, right over somewhere around here, not just down here at the bottom here. So this is really pissing me off. But again, it's what it is. It's like it's very hard for you to actually time it. And I guess the reason why I got in there was because actually there's no thinking about it now. There's actually no reason. It wasn't even planned very well. Because if it was planned very well, then I really would have gotten a more reasonable contract point. So yeah, it's kind of pissing me off a little bit, but so yeah, I think next time I know I gotta plan that, but I didn't definitely did not plan it. Uh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, all right, so let's see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, let's just keep going. Uh, Again, if he takes me out, I'm just gonna close, stop trading for today and just kind of, take a break. Right. So that's what I should be doing. Because if it takes me out, it means okay that I'm wrong, right? So and if you're wrong, you know, better to admit that than go fight, trying to fight price action, and then it kind of mess up, and then yeah, this now feels more like a typical your typical like red action red day price action. It feels more like it now. Right, so we'll just keep on waiting. That's all we gotta do here today. It might probably be a long hold. I don't know if the direction is actually in the red, or if the direction changes and switches up to the green. I think that's a cause for concern for me. But honestly, in this chat, nothing is possible really. Anything is possible, right? So, all right. So, um, so I wonder what's going on with the. Is there any news today? Checking this the news. It's Forex. First factory. Today's Wednesday. ADP non-farm employment change. That was 8:15 a.m. today. 20 actual 22K. Forecast 46K. And tomorrow, Thursday, there's unemployment claims, tentative. And Friday, there is prelim UOM, consumer sentiment and consumer expectations at 10 a.m. Yeah, if I had gotten what second contract somewhere around this area, I'll probably be more better to in terms of the psychological aspect of it. Probably much more easier than getting that second one right over there. But again, if my thesis holds up, right? So if I'm right, then yeah. But if I'm wrong, also, well, yeah, you know. There we go. So I think now it's just telling me that something is not right. The way it's moving up now is not good. It's not good. Yeah, the way it's moving up now is not good. Something is probably not right here. All right, so it might actually take up my stop loss. I don't know if it's gonna do that. Um, yeah, but this is crazy, crazy day indeed. Uh, yeah, it's indeed crazy and annoying at the same time. But I mean, what can you do? So what is this? What can you do? All right, you can't do much about it, can you? No, you cannot. Um, yeah, but that actually tells me one thing is that it tells me that because uh, I was thinking that what is that when I was chat. So my expectation is that price would come down here probably lower than that. But with this price action doing this, it tells me that it may not actually get make a new low today. It may come close to this low, but it tells me it may not even make any low today. It may do that during the overnight, during the midnight, but it may not may not do that today during the trading system, right? So now I'm in deep red. So I'll still hold my stop loss the way it is. It's totally fine. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, right? So yeah, this is pretty wide, pretty weird nonetheless. So far uh, it's now doing U-turn, doing totally different shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I really don't know. It really scares me. I think it's doing something different, right? So um, it's doing something different. I don't really don't know what's going on now. Like this is not what I want to be seeing, right? So I want to see price move down, but what I'm seeing is just I'm just seeing totally different something here, right? So I don't know. Well, my stop is still there. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, right? That's what it is. Yeah, this is unbelievable. This is crazy. Yeah, I assume this market is kind of cheering up some traders that are in the wrong direction, right? So, I mean, if you did this, if you were counter trading yesterday, then you probably lost money, right? But if you were counter trading today, you're gonna make good money, right? So that's one thing with price action is that it can be crazy, right? Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what's going on now. Honestly, I don't know. This is it's still within the reversal. It's a reversal, right? But it's this reversal more or less almost feels like a change of trend. It looks very powerful, right? So look at how look at the it looks very powerful. Well, at least let's wait till the candle close. This is an hourly candle. But on the 15 minutes, you can see it's just crazy. It is really crazy. Now this is pretty common with days like this where it comes down and then changes right away, changes trend. I don't know if today's gonna be one of those days, but if it's one of those days, then it means my stop loss is gonna get taken out. If that happens, then I'm not gonna trade for today, and then I'm done. I have no business trading anymore today, right? So, but that will be unfortunate for me for sure. That will be very unfortunate, no doubt. But it is what it is. It is trading. It happens, right? So, yeah, probably more or less what I want to see is this candle push down and a continuation of the downtrend, which was my thesis for today. To see that downtrend continue, that's what I want to see, right? So three, three, two. Let's see. On house even here, which could be there, right? So yeah, this is probably gonna be a long one. If he ever goes into profit, it's gonna be a long hold. Um, but I mean, it is what it is, right? So I just want to be on the direction of trend. I don't want to be against trend, right? So I've been against trend the past couple of days, and I have not enjoyed being on that, being been doing that. So now the trend looked to the downside. Overall, looks bearish, but for today, it's still bearish. For today, it could obviously change, but I don't know that. So wow, 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 wow! Look at this. Yeah, look at this. This is crazy. This is really crazy. This is very crazy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on honestly. Well, I mean, you could call this a reversal of this uptrend. The reversal. Sorry, a reversal of this downtrend. This is probably what you could call it. But man, I don't know. So I think this is probably the one prime example to me of why stops has to be able to be wider. And honestly, I don't know. I'm thinking of taking out this contract here, but I don't see a reason why I should do that because my thesis still remains. Though it's kind of getting clear to me why I should be doing that on the high time frame in my second PC now analyzing this trade. It's begin pretty obvious to me why I should be doing that. Right? So I feel like I should be doing that with this trade, right? So I think I'm gonna hold off. I think I'm gonna hold off. Now, if this candle closes red, then I'm gonna take that one out and just leave this one because then I don't trust what's gonna happen next. Yeah, this is so unsmooth. It's like pretty much every all over the place. For is 20 is oh yeah, this is way too much. Yeah, if this candle closes red, then I'm gonna have to take out this one here. I don't like that, but it's just way too. I feel like even taking it out right now because I just don't like what I'm even seeing. But I gotta trust this process. I gotta trust the process. There we go. All right. So I thought. That's precisely what I thought. Yeah, it's pretty volatile today. Well, it has been since when was that? Has been volatile since Friday. No, actually, when is it? When is that? So, yes, since Thursday, January 29th. That it has been pretty volatile since that day. Volatility has pretty much stayed on the chart, and I don't think it's gonna be going away anytime soon. Right, so there we go, pushing up back again. Yeah, yeah. Look at it. Like I mean, if you look at this 15-minute chat, 15-minute chat is just crazy. Just look at what is going on. Well, I'm gonna still trust the process. I'm gonna still trust my analysis, and I haven't seen any reason to believe that I could be wrong. Uh, the only time that I would know that is if my stop loss has been taken out, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know. So I'm just looking at also the Nasdaq, and I can see the Nasdaq is much the price action in Nasdaq is much smoother compared to the SPX. We're roughly they're both doing the same thing, roughly doing the same thing, anyways. They're roughly doing the same thing. But it just looks like Nasdaq is much better. So Ethereum is down 5%. Yeah, this is, I mean, yeah, probably take time. I don't know. Still holding this. I've not seen a reason not to hold on to this. Though I would really prefer this just kind of go down right away. But man, I haven't seen a reason not to hold this. Yeah. So yeah, all this kind of tells me that it tells me that the highest or the lowest low that this would probably make would be maybe just shy of this low here already made this morning. Could get close to this low here made yesterday, but I really doubt that it's gonna make a new low today. I really doubt that. In that regard, I would probably say that it might even make sense to be counter trading, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not probably gonna do that this morning. I'm already on a short position, but it might actually make sense to be counter trading on a day like this, right? You can see on a day like this, it's already done this, so that kind of gives you that assurance. Not an assurance, but it gives you that hint. Yeah. So this is gonna be a long hold. Gonna be a long hold. Let's see what happens there. I don't know. Uh, so one thing I'm gonna say though is this: if you look at the 1 hour chart, which is what we have right here, you see that uh, you see this candle here. Now, if this candle closes green, which I expect the candle to close green, if it closes green, the next candle should start going red. If that candle itself closes, well, I guess we kind of wait to get to that. There's no need talking. There's no need going about it now. I guess just wait till that happens. So we have that. Next one would be, well, depending on where it closes. I guess so. It all depends on where this candle closes. So depending on where it closes would be, I guess, what determines what's gonna happen. If it closes green, that's okay. But the next candle closing, we want that to be starting with red. So I'm beginning to kind of look at the time now. I don't want to hold this, forever. It has to do something, or I think I may just have to get out. But then again, let's see what happens. It's almost 11 o'clock now. Right, it's almost 11 o'clock, and so I'll be holding this to at least 12. Let's see what happens. If by 12 it's just hanging on there, I think I may just close it and just kind of walk away. But I mean, before by 12, before it even gets to 12, if I'm wrong, I already know that, because it would basically just reverse. But if I'm right, then by 12, I may also know that too, right? Because you'll start going in the direction. But if I'm wrong, it's going to tell me that right away, and it's just going to be going straight to that stop loss. I hope not today, actually. I really hope not. But let's see what happens. So if you compare this to NASDAQ, what NASDAQ is doing, you can actually see that SPX is just right around. If you draw Fibonacci tool now, this is from this point here, which is, I believe, 9 o'clock. If you draw Fibonacci to XPS, it's just sticking around 50% area. But NASDAQ is actually down over here, around just below 23.6. Right, so it's something to kind of think about. But what's that? 130, right? I didn't do that. All right, so still holding this one. Let's see. So it's just about a minute to 11 o'clock. Let's see. All right, so this candle just closed green on the 1 hour chart. So the candle just closed. So I want to see now what's going to happen here. Honestly, I'm just going to I'm just trying to project something now. So if I project that, would be there, right? If I project that downward, would be there. So if this is if this candle kind of continues going down, which I hope, honestly do hope, hoping that it will continue going down. If it continues going down, then my target would be for taking profit, would be just somewhere around this area down here. So that means that I'm hoping to take profit somewhere down here. That is my target. But let's see what happens there. Let's really see what happens there. So far on the 15 minutes, it does look a little bit convincing. So far it's looking, as long as this closes red, it does look a little bit convincing. But if this switches up, starts going up, I would be I would be concerned. I definitely would be worried a little bit. It's this is There's no doubt there's a long hold, but this is the way that I like trading. I just like to give my trades time to breathe, especially the trades that are going in the direction of the trend that I think is going in the direction of the trend, right? So all right, so that closed a little bit short. It's 15, so let's do this one then. So yeah, it's 2 minutes, right? So okay, let's see what happens there. All right, so it's going down. Let's just hope that this continues doing that. I may actually add one more here and then put the stop loss there. But honestly, I just want to see these two work first. I think these two contracts is just good enough for me, right? So let's just see that work. But even if I do that, how much am I risking? I just see that if the risk to reward makes sense. If it makes sense, then I'm gonna do that. But if it doesn't make sense, then I wouldn't do that. So if I assuming I wanted to add one more contract right here, my stop loss will be right over there. So that will be about if I do it here, then it will be stop loss will be about 16 points. But if I could wait, if I could wait, and if ever this ever comes up back here again, I could do it up there, and then stop loss will be around $6. So either way, but I just feel like I'm just gonna leave this here because then if for whatever reason, for news, whatever, if this starts changing, then I know okay that this is the maximum that I can risk from this trade for today. Then I would want to risk more than that. Now, with that being said, I'm not even sure tomorrow's gonna be. Tomorrow, but I guess when we get there, we'll figure it out. Tomorrow, I don't know. I really don't know what tomorrow's gonna be. All right, so I'm loving it. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. It's beautiful. Let's go. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I think it was 3OG's gonna be beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so my target would be, where is it? I don't have any, I don't have any measuring tool here. The target would be somewhere down here, around, what is it, 6873, 6879. I guess 6879 would be good too, but 6871 is also possible too, right? So all right, this is beautiful. Let's go. 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 All right, it's taking its time. Let's go. I just wait and see what happens there. Just kind of, let the trade carry on, right? So let the trade do its thing. Wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is what I love to see. 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 Yeah, indeed, my entry here was a little bad, but I mean, it is what it is, right? So, all right. So, where I want to take profit is not actually very far from here. I want to take profits just 10 points below this, 10 points below this low here. Just trying to see what it is. That low is 6891.54. 10 points would be 6881.54. Right? So I'm gonna put that there. Take profit at 68 68, what is it, 6881. So that is my take profit on that one. I just wanna, and the other one I can just because that one is already deep into profit. I can now move my stop loss. If I wanted to, I can now move the stop loss and place it right over there. Uh, it's probably what I should be doing anyways. But I don't want to get in the habit of always moving stop loss back and forth. I don't want to get in that habit. It's not something that I like, honestly. Yeah, what a day. Not doing that. Well, still holding this anyways. Um, yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a long hold. I'm okay with that. I haven't even seen what Microsoft has been doing in a couple of days. Microsoft. I haven't looked at that chat, and oh my God, has been so weak from a uh, high of 556 well $555 on July 31st, 2025 to now a low of 416. So it almost looks like a good buying opportunity, actually, thinking about it. I don't know. I don't have any cash to buy that. Uh, Overall, uh, it looks like to me, it looks like sort of a huge bear market coming up. So I wouldn't even worry about that. Honestly, I would not buying stuff now. I'll wait because the market is just it looks bearish, right? So for Microsoft, that's about 38.2 or close to 50% reversal. All right, so what's this do? What's this one doing? Let's get back to the chat here. What's this doing? What is market doing now? Um, well, I don't know what's going on here. So on a 15-minute chart, this is what it looks like. It did this and then it's kind of pulling back up there. Indeed. Yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a long hold, but that's what it is, anyways, right? So I'm gonna be holding it that way for now. And if I may reiterate what I've said previously in the past, is that I think that looking at this market, I think that it could get to this low, but I don't have enough confidence that it's gonna make a new low today. I really don't have that confidence. It might get to this low, the low of yesterday, but I do not think that it's gonna get to this low today. That would have to be that could be possibly at the end of today. It might get to that low at the end of today, or what, overnight trading. But I do not think that it's gonna get to this. I was gonna make a new low today. That's not gonna happen today. I don't think so. All right, so just keep on waiting there, see what happens. The reason why I'm still holding this is because this is towards the direction of the trend. It's right in the direction of trend, and I'm totally okay with that. All right, so I'll have to say this. Let's go. So just kind of touched in a little bit lower there with a new. So again, I would probably want to be getting out the whole thing around this area. I would want to be keeping it there. I don't want to be tempted to just kind of hold stuff that, just because of the sake of holding stuff. and I kind of like get out and just go do some other things because I have other things to do anyways too, right? So beautiful. This is beautiful. Now let's go. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Let's go. Yeah, it's not precisely. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna hold that and until I get what I want to see. That's all I can say. I just want to kind of hold that until I can see what I'm hoping to get. A beautiful day today. Beautiful day. So it might be a long hold. If it's what it is, then it is what it is, right? So honestly, I kind of feel like adding more there. Honestly, I feel like adding one more there, because that really makes sense. Adding one more there, right? So if I add one more here, the stop would be here. That's to one more there. The stop would be somewhere around here. One more here. Stop would be somewhere around here. It kind of makes sense, but again, I'm just gonna not worry about that for now. Anyways, I don't want to worry about that stuff right now. Yeah, the 15 minutes looks nasty. kind of feel like adding under 15 minutes. I feel like adding one more here and just putting the stop loss right over there. I don't know if that's like asking too much. Um, you know, I just want this to kind of play out the way yeah, I think it's. I'm not gonna do that, so I'm just gonna wait. Um, I want to see this, or I want to see my this is play out. So I want to see that stop. Well, not stop profit take profit right over there. That's what I want to see. First of all, before I can be comfortable, because I don't want to add more. I don't want to add more risk. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to add more risk, right? Yeah, but today, as you can see, is one of those days that if you were counter trading, it would actually be a very profitable day for you. But if you did that yesterday, then you'll be losing your whole account, right? So, and in fact, I did that yesterday. So I'm gonna be taking out the two contracts here at this point. All of them has to go, and then I may think of counter trading today, but that would have to be down in the afternoon. Has to be like late in the afternoon if that's the case anyway. But I wouldn't worry about that right now. I just want to see this play out to the way that I want it to play out, right? So you can see this was a reversal there on the 38.2, and then it's now going down. So I want to see that play out. I want to see this play out. So let's go. this is what I want to see. It has been a long hold, but I have confidence in this trade even more now than ever. But I really want to get out of this trade now. I really want to get out. I want to get out as soon as possible. Um, yeah, well, I just want to get out. I want to get out now. Yeah, I kind of want to get out. Want to get out. Want to get out. Want to get out. First of all, I'm gonna get out with this one. So it's kind of getting there slowly, getting there. All right, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful, I must say. Um, let's see what's actually going on here. All right, so I thinking I have to get out of this trade. I have to close this trade, right? I'm gonna close that one. I might as well close this one too, right? Yeah, I'm gonna close that one too. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna close it. All right, so as you can see, there's been a couple of losses, but also a couple of gains. These losses was as a result of counter trading, trying to chase the downtrend. This was, trying to counter trade, trying to catch, going against the trend. So far I'm down on this account, but I believe with good management, with good trade management, with following the trend, being patient, this will in fact turn this account around and turn it into profit. Right. So today is one of those days that is actually beautiful. So it's $56 in profit. I love it. Right. So I do love it. Okay, I think I'm probably done for today. I may still get in on a trade today. I may still try to counter trade this trade, but that has to be at noon. That would not be right now. Unfortunately, it would not be right now. I'm trying to kind of take a. I mean, I could still probably hold that trade and probably would, but I don't want to risk my, uh, like I'm totally cool taking profit. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, all right, so I may still probably get in on a trade at some point. I could really still do that. I could still get in on the trade at some point. I could try to ride the reversal, try to catch the reversal. But again, I'm being very cautious because the past 3 days has been losses because of that, solely because of that. So I gotta be cautious. All right, this is beautiful. Indeed, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right, I think for now, I think this is it. This is going to be the end of today. At least live streaming. I could still take some trades. I would still take some trades. We'll still trying to catch the reversal if that comes up there. You can see here, this is pretty much it. Yeah, lovely. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. So probably take a profit later. That's totally fine. Um, yeah, that's totally fine. I'm better that I take profit early than than hold it and then it reverses because I already met my conditions. My condition is that it has to come down there, and it did come down there. So I'm totally okay with that. Right. So, but it was indeed a long hold. You saw how long I held that for. So, but it was worth it. It was really worth it. I had peace of mind in the trade. I had trust in the trade, and as God may have it, it played out the way that I was hoping. Right. So all right. Okay. So I think this is gonna be the end of the stream for today. Um, has been a very wonderful day for me today. I'm kind of grateful to God for that. So we'll keep on going. We'll keep on doing what we can do. We'll keep on trading with proper risk management, with patience, with discipline. That is pretty much what you need to make money, right? So aside from the fact that you also need a knowledge of technical, good understanding of price action. So I'm grateful to guys for today. It's been a beautiful day. So this will still continue to go down, but I mean, I don't care. Right now, I really don't care so much about it now. So I'm going to uh, I'm going to be ending this stream for today. I think this is it. Um, all right, so we'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll see what happens tomorrow with the price action. Yeah, did a beautiful day. Yeah, I kind of wish I had held that, but I mean, that's totally fine. I mean, I probably would have made extra $5 or the extra $6, well, extra maybe $10, but that's totally fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. I could still make that today. Trying to counter trend this trade. That's also possible too, right? So yeah, all right. Okay, so this is the end of today. We'll be back again tomorrow. My name is Ikechuku with and catch you tomorrow. All right, take care.